Yeah. It's like the smoke go away. It's like, whoa, look at the world now. Listen, when we first meet, it's like y'all tell us business, me, General Hyman, there was another cat that dropped his sword. We was fully engulfed in weed and smoking the blunts, reading the Bible. We started listening to the cats on the street and coming home and breaking out the Bible and the blunt. The Bible and the blunt went hand in hand. And we get high, and we look, it was right after the Million Man March that we went to, you understand? So we decided, we said, listen, we got to have a Million Family March. And we got to get everybody, every black family to come to this march. And whoever don't come, we going to set bombs and TNT everywhere else on the earth and blow everybody else up. We were talking terror shit. Because of the weed. So we knew the Bible's the truth. We Israelites. So let's have a Million Family March and all the brothers that believe in the Bible and King David and Christ come to this. And whoever don't, be blowing them the hell up, getting rid of them. That's where we was at with. Till the smoke started to go away. Till the brothers told us, you got to leave that weed alone. You got to leave. Listen, we started to eat the weed in the school. We said we can't smoke it no more. Let's eat it a little bit. Let's put it. And we started to eat the weed. And we told one of our senior generals in Philly, he said, well, so y'all just wanted to get high. Mayakaahla-Obey, hang up this phone now. All of y'all report to school. Like, oh, shit, I hung up the phone. So they want us to report to school. Oh, shit. Go to council. You know what I mean? So they corrected us. And we better than because of it. You know what I'm saying? Zechariah 13:9.
Go. So Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 9. And I will bring the third part through the fire. And I will refine them as silver is refined.
Like, this is more good news, man. The good news is that the Lord said if we obey his voice, right, he going to be our God again. He going to stop rejecting us. And we going to be his people again. All we got to do is say, and walk ye in all the ways that I have commanded you, that it may be well with you. That was Jeremiah 7:23. Now in Zechariah, he giving us another warning. He said, I will bring the third part through the fire. Meaning, in these last days, the Lord said there's 3 parts of Israel. 2 parts is in a jam because they're going to be hard-headed, don't want to give up their religion, love the church and their music so much that they don't want to give up Caesar Borgia. And they don't want to come to the truth. And then there's 1/3 that's going to end up in the I.S.U.P.K. And he said that third part, he's going to bring through that fire that's coming to America. Read.
Come. And refine them as silver is refined.
And refine them. And you being refined right now. Y'all don't know it. Since y'all came in the truth, y'all been being refined. Go ahead.
And will try them as gold is tried.
And y'all been being tried since you came in here. Because you can easily go back in the world and have a ton of fun. One of my ribs, she always say, I want to have fun. I'm bored. I want to have fun. I said, listen, boredom is good. She said, to you. I said, boy, listen, fun out here is death. You don't want to go out here and have fun. So she enjoyed bingo and little small things like that. So I tell her, those things you can do. If that's your fun, I'll even go with you. I was in my first bingo game a week ago, Cat. I ain't never think I'd be. I said, bingo? Old ass ladies and bingo? She said, come on, it's fun. She said, it's fun. I said, oh, Lord. I said, all right. I'd rather go to bingo than have her go to club. She like bingo, I went to a bingo. And I'm hitting the things and I call bingo false like 3 times. Bingo. They said, no, it's a shit. It's my first time. All right. You know what I'm saying? And so she enjoys it. That's fine. I can tolerate that. What I can't tolerate is that fun that get your life taken in the world. You understand? Read. He's going to bring the third part through the fire and refine us like we being refined right now. Go ahead.
Try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name.
And listen, that's what we learned to do. Before I.S.U.P.K, I didn't know the name of the Most High. I didn't know the laws he wanted us to follow. I didn't know the things that he said not to do, but now I do. And I follow them things and I pray to him in the name of my black king. Go ahead.
And I will hear them. I will say.
And that's the key. He's going to hear us. The church praying all the time. Oh, pray to Jesus. Oh, what would Jesus do? The Lord ain't hearing none of that. He ain't hearing none of that. How you in church praying and got your congregation praying when you a swallower? When you like to swallow, you understand? And all the LGBTQ things that go on with you, and you push it to your congregation, they supposed to follow you and respect you? No. Go ahead. The Lord said real men going to follow his commandments and pray to him and be tried, man. And he going to hear us. He going to hear our prayers. Read. The scripture said in Proverbs, a sinner, a prayer is an abomination to God. If you a sinner doing things that God say not to do, when you pray to him, it's like you eating pork right in front of his face. He consider your prayer to him abomination. Who the hell want that? I don't want that guy, man. I don't want none of that to come. I want the Lord to hear my prayers and take me serious, man, because I'm on the edge of death every day, like we all are. We all are this close to death every day, and it's only through the Most High that we're able to still come in here and experience this brotherhood. Go ahead.
Come. It is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my God.
Mm-hmm. And they shall say, I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people. My people that come back to me. I.S.U.P.K. Come YAHANNA. They done came home. They know I'm their God, and they are my people, man. Most High Christ. John 6:38. John 6:38. And because the Lord prophesied that so long ago, when Christ came, he reiterated damn near the same thing. Christ knew that the Lord rejected us. He knew that he turned his back and let our oppressors conquer us. But he also knew something else that the Lord did, that the Lord had the door open for us to return, man. And all we had to do was come back to the Most High and obey him. Right. You understand? John 6:38.
John chapter 6 verse 38. For I came down from heaven, not to do my own will, but the will of him that sent me.
See, Christians and you religious punks, you learn from your slave master. So you believe Jesus Christ came to change everything that God did. You believe that lie that he came and died and got rid of all the laws that God put in that Old Testament. Got rid of all those righteous examples. You think that none of that is any more good when that is a lie. Christ came and he followed those laws of the Old Testament. He taught those laws of the Old Testament. He made them even stricter. He said, Moses gave you a bill of divorce just out of mercy because we were so stubborn that we couldn't get along. We fight and kill each other, man. He said, but now I take that bill of divorce away. You understand? I make it even stricter. If you go outside your marriage with a woman that ain't yours, that's adultery. Paraphrase. If you go outside your husband with another man, you're an adulteress, man. And that's a death penalty offense. Christians think because Christ forgave that sister that now adultery is fine, I guess. But they forget what Christ said at the end of that. He told that sister what? He said, where are your accusers at? They're supposed to put you to death. Where they at? She said they left. He said, all right, well, because they left, I'm going to forgive you also. He told her, go your way. But what he tell her at the end that all Christians miss? Okay. He said, sin no more to that woman. Right. He said, I'm going to forgive you also. Go your way and sin no more. Proving two things. One, that what she did was a disgusting sin. Right. And she was supposed to she's supposed to have a life taken. Right. Because it was a disgusting sin. But Christ told her, sin no more, meaning don't do it again. You forgiven for this one. Don't do it again, because next time, you're going to get the just punishment. Next time, you're going to get what you're supposed to get. He didn't make it okay for what she did. He gave her mercy. He gave her mercy and warned her. Don't let this happen again, man. Don't let it happen again. Read on.
God, verse 39. And this is the Father's will.
And go ahead. So, and now, Christ said, I ain't come to make my own program or create my own school or do my own thing. I came to fulfill what the Most High said. I came to do what the Most High said. I ain't come to create no new school and get rid of all the laws in the Old Testament. Now I'm going to come say, you know what? Forget everything the Most High said. That ain't what he came for, but that's what the church tell you. That's what the church tell you, but that's not what happened. Christ didn't come to do his will. He came to do the Father's will. He celebrated Passover, not Easter. He celebrated the high holy days of Israel, not of the Romans or the Greeks or of the world. He did not eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. He didn't do those things. He did not covet. You understand? And he showed us how to follow those laws in a perfect spirit. That's what he came for. That's what he came for. And when now he's gone, we're supposed to know, all right, now we got to follow those laws just like Christ followed. He gave us all the examples. You understand? And we know he came to do what the Father said in that Old Testament. Christ taught the Old Testament. The New Testament come from the Old Testament. There was no New Testament when he taught all these things. It didn't exist, Nicole. You understand? Read.
God, which have sent me, that of all which he hath given me.
This is the Father's will that has sent Christ. Everything which he gave Christ. And what did he give Christ? He gave Christ 12 disciples, man, that were faithful to him. He gave Christ other brothers and sisters that believed in him, knew he was the Son of the Most High. He gave Christ people who knew this the Son of God, this the anointed. You understand? I've been healed by this man, so I know he's special. You understand? That's what he gave Christ. He gave Christ soldiers to roll with. Go ahead.
I should lose nothing.
And Christ said, I ain't going to lose none of it. I ain't going to lose these soldiers that believe in me. I ain't going to lose these sisters that believe in me. Go ahead.
But should raise it up again at the last day.
He said, but should what?
Raise it up again.
Christ said, I'm on these same servants and soldiers that you gave me, Lord. I ain't going to lose none of them. But I'm going to raise them up again. When?
At the last day.
At the last day. Interpretation in the last days. Guess what, Israel? We in the last days.
Right.
And Christ raising up them same brothers and sisters that rode with him back then, man. He ain't lose none of them. He ain't lose Mark, Peter, Luke. He ain't lose none of them. He ain't lose none of them sisters that rode with them. He ain't lose none of the people outside of the 12 that believed in him, man. He ain't lose none of them. He raising them up right now. Been raising them up since 1969, raising them up. Right. You understand? And so that's the good news. That's the good news of the thing that's killing us. Excuse me, TikTok, the thing that's taking our lives, the things that's unaliving us. The good news is that we still got a shot. It ain't too late. It ain't too late. You understand?